Okay. I'll show the game. There we go. Hello, everybody. We are back playing Honkai Star Rail. We are sponsored for. Um, if anyone's wanting to play Honkai Star Rail, or if they were ever curious about playing Honkai Star Rail, and you're wanting to support me, feel free to either do exclamation mark HSR. It'll bring up a link in the chat. Or you can go to my About Me section, and there'll also be like a little Honkai Star Rail thing in one of the panels there. But this is mostly, I'm gonna be so for real. This is mostly just for me to play, and it's just like a little bonus on top that I got sponsored for it. I love this game. I'm so obsessed with it. I'm. Let me just make sure that is there audio for it. Good. I hope you guys are well. I slept so hard last night. I stayed up an extra hour playing Faith because I wanted to like finish the first ending. So, I think what my plan is that Sunday I'm going to play Pokemon or Sonic. I haven't decided. I think I'll play Pokemon, and then I'll play Faith more on Tuesday and try to get the rest of the four endings to the second chapter, and then I'll play the third chapter obviously, and try to finish up Faith on Tuesday. If we have to do another stream for that, I'm more than willing to do another stream for it. We'll just have that be Tuesdays until we finish it. Do all of that. Oh my goodness. I think I have more things I can type in for redemption codes. 1 second. I screenshotted redemption codes for this. Your girl's a slut for redemption codes. I didn't even... Because I play so much on my other account that I just like... I have everything set up on my other account to just like automatically go. So like whenever I find like redemption codes, I also screenshot them. What do you mean it expired? Oh, they expired on January 2nd. But it's the 2nd right now. Okay, well, I guess they expired, so I guess we won't be using those. Rip. I thought they would be fine. Whatever. I waited too long. Oh well. But yeah, all of that good stuff. Special events going on right now. It's been a hot second since I've logged onto this exact account. I say a little while. It's been exactly like 3 days. Which is a while in Marie time. Okay, it's a while in Marie time because on my main account I log in every fucking day. Okay, because I am addicted to this stupid game. Oh, I don't need the version info. I just wanted the little exclamation mark to go away. I don't need the version info. I already know everything. Why are you yelling at me? Oh, I forgot. She's one of the characters coming out. Ooh. And the new era coming. Okay, you say that a new fashion thing's coming out. Oh. It won't change the average shown during cinematics. That's so dumb. Okay, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I want it. Don't get me wrong. I still want it. All that fun stuff. 1 second. I have to do my check-in. Fuck, where's my cursor? I think I've already missed 2 days. Oops. They're like, oh, by the way. Because I always forget to check in on this profile. Because I have it all set up on my phone for my main profile. And it's like, it's so easy to check in over there. It's okay. I don't care. That is a hilarious meme. I'm saving that. Anyway. Time for my dailies that I haven't unlocked yet. Okay. Load, darn you. Okay, let's go to the Fight Club. One thing I do like about this game is that you do have unlimited running. Most games don't give you that nowadays. They're just like, you can't run that far. And I'm like, why not? I can run farther than most protagonists in games. Like, I get it that they have to give you, like, limits for, like, game purposes, but, like, I'm not like most of these protagonists, man. I can run farther than that. I'm better than them. I'm just built different. Are you ready for today's most spectacular, spine-tingling, earth-shattering contest? Maybe. On one side, recommended by tall, blue, and handsome, the unsmiling, pulverizing power of the new kid on the block, Cold Dragon Young. Why the fuck is Don Hung in the Fight Club before us? Why didn't he invite us to the Fight Club? Rude. I doubt he said that, but okay. And so, let the semifinals of the 1758th Fighting King Challenge begin! We're really not gonna let him in there by himself, right, Marge? Quick, let's help him. Good. Brothers and sisters, an unexpected turn of events. 2 members of the audience have stop calling him that. That's such an awful name.
So you're awake.
I took a nice long nap.
Yeah, the first thing we did was go look for you. And now that we found you, we're trying to make sure you don't get your butt kicked. You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Brothers and sisters, you can feel their passion. The magnetic pull of this electric sport is undeniable. But let me reiterate, these competitions are for professionals only. Whatever you do, kids, don't try this at home. And Cold Dragon Young is signaling that the contest will go ahead. He's just itching to get into it. And so are we. It's the Iron Fists of Cold Dragon Young and friends versus the Iron Skin of Team Robomatic.
I can take them on my own, you know.
Yeah, okay. Then do it, coward.
Well, we need to work on your emotional intelligence.
Okay. Actually, it might be better to do him.
Both be gone.
We're just having fun.
Time to twirl.
Dead. All in a row. Oh, that was it. They're all gone.
Oh, what a beautiful performance! Cold Dragon Young and his last-minute admirers emerge victorious!
Admirers? How come we don't get cool nicknames?
Yeah, what the hell? Cold Dragon Younger, Cold Dragon Youngest.
Get it. I think our taste in nicknames is different. Hey, look! It's Sampo!
You've got another butt to kick.
Let's get after it.
Okay, let's go beat up. Wait, I gotta see if there's collectibles. Investigate. Noisy and noisier. It's mine now. Good on you, sandbags. Okay. Let's leave. Let us leave.
Guy can't have gotten too far. Let's search nearby.
Oh, collectible. Mine now. Where did he go?
It's you! I was just thinking to myself, am I getting robbed? Who are these people following me?
Us.
You know, you start to walk a little faster, and anywho, if I just turned around, I could have thrown open my arms and said a big hi to my old friends.
And say hi to my old friends. We want you dead. I'm sorry to say. Hi, Scyther.
Saw us in there and got scared, so you pulled a runner.
You saw us in there and got scared and pulled a runner.
Me? Scared? Oh, my friends, what do I have to fear? Surely I haven't done anything to offend you.
You threw us to the Silvermane guards.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Rewind. If I hadn't made a break for it, Japard would have caught all of us. And do you think he would have given you a chance to explain yourselves? He would have checked you straight into the Gray Bar Hotel.
Oh my gosh, I want to see it again in theaters. It's such a good movie. It was such a good movie. I loved it so much. As soon as it comes out on DVD, I'm buying it. I need to rewatch the first movies. The first movies were also good. Like, as soon as the fourth one comes out, I know I'm watching the fourth one in theaters. If there's a fifth movie, I know I'm gonna watch the fifth movie. Like, I'm invested now. Like, I'm considering myself a Sonic fan at this point. And like, you know, like, I'm invested. It'll be on Paramount mid-February, most likely. Ah, that makes sense. Like, the reason I want it on DVD though is because like I like collecting DVDs for my DVD collection. I just like because I have a DVD collection, and I specifically really like collecting DVDs of movies. Yeah, like, I like to take it anywhere I go. And like, if it's a movie I really like, I like having it as like it's one of my it's basically like my movie collection of honor thing. So like, I have all of the Shrek movies on DVD, and I obviously have the first two Sonic movies on DVD, and I have like the Pitch Perfect movie on DVD. Like, I don't have a lot of things on DVD, so like, oh my gosh, my favorite part, it's so hard to pick a favorite part, but okay, so one of my favorite parts was definitely when they were doing the chase scene, and Sonic was like, from one hedgehog to another, who does your headlights? And then Shadow just goes, every time you speak, it makes me want to hurt you. And I turned to my friend Rascal in the theater, and I was just like, I was like, hot. Like, that's flirting. Like, I'm sorry, but like, I don't care if it's meant to be like flirting, but I was just like, I want someone to say that to me. Like, that's what I want. Perfect. Like, it was so funny. It was great. It was perfect. Anyway, I also really liked I also really liked like the whole interlocking themes throughout the movie of like, I like how all of the hi UFO, we're talking about the Sonic movies again. I also really like the interlocking themes throughout all of the movies about like finding family and friends, and about like knowing who you are, and about like all of that, and how each movie focuses on like a different part of that aspect, and it's really good. And how like each character that's introduced has like a different, obviously is like a different foil to Sonic, and how like those foils are showing like different aspects of like, so like this is how like Sonic would have been different. Yeah, like you may feel pain, but your love still remains. Like the love, like you know, the love was still important. Like it's important that the love was there. Like I literally was crying in the theater at that point. Like I literally was like crying, like messing up my makeup, because I put on makeup for this. I dressed up for this because I'm one of those people. Like I dressed up as Shadow. I went full throttle for it. Like I put on like glittery black eyeshadow, and I put like, I even made it so I had like red eye, like, you know, eyeshadow that looked like the little like triangular highlights that he has like by his eyes, and I had like eyeliner to go for like, you know, the Hot Topic look. I liked the Hot Topic joke that they made in the movie, by the way. Yeah, an anti-hero who will always miss his friend. And also the part in the movie where he said that like, he's like, where he was talking about how like he made this huge mistake, and he was like, it's all my fault. And he's like, I was so blinded by my rage and anger, because he was like, he went for 50 years reliving like her death, and he felt like he didn't have a choice but to make this choice, and it was all his fault. And I was just like, and how Sonic was like, you always have a choice. And I was like, that's so important. That's such an important message, that you will always have a choice. It was such a good movie. Screaming, crying, throwing up meme. Literally. I was literally in the theater, like literally crying at that point. Maria taught Shadow the meanings of life and what it's like to have friends. And then he lost her, and then he was living with the pain of losing that. And then Sonic is teaching him what it's like to learn how to grow past the pain of losing someone who means a lot to you. And that's also an important message. And I'm so glad that they are having that in a movie like this. Because it's a movie that a lot of young people are going to be seeing. Because obviously, yeah, exactly. Like you're talking about with like Shadow lost Maria and Sonic lost Longclaw. They were also, and this was something that they touched upon very briefly in Sonic 2, with like parallels between Sonic losing Longclaw and Knuckles losing his dad. Because they touched upon it very, very briefly in the Sonic 2 movie. Because it was also, that there was a point where they were both talking about, because it was an event where they both lost everything, and they were having a connection moment in the Sonic 2 movie. And I thought it was, and I liked how throughout all of it, like with every person that Sonic is talking to with each of these movies, like he always is having these connections where there's always like a thread of like, there's always like a way where like, you know, yes, there's all of these differences between him and like these people, but there's also like the similarity. Yeah, like the echidnas tried attacking Sonic's home, but like they also both lost everything that day. Yeah, exactly. Like the main thing that like you're seeing through these movies is that yes, there's so much differences. Like yes, there's a lot of differences between Sonic and the people he ends up friends with. But there's also like this thread of similarity that you're also seeing. And that's also important. And I feel like it's really good that like kids are seeing those kinds of themes and messages in these kinds of movies, because yes, they are very silly movies, and I do appreciate that they have a lot of comedy in them, but they do have very, very good messages, and I really do appreciate the messages that they have in them, because I don't know if I know of off the top of my head movies that have such deep, well-rounded, like in-your-face direct messaging like this. I'm sure there were, but like ones that are, you know, as well directed as these movies today. Yeah, like you're saying, Sonic 1, he learns about family. Sonic 2, he learns about friendship. Sonic 3, he learns about love. It's important. They're important. I'm so excited for Sonic 4, especially as someone who doesn't know very much about the Sonic lore and who is pretty much learning about it, like, very slowly. And I do appreciate that the Sonic movies are made in a way that you don't actually have to know very much about the Sonic franchise to understand the movies. I know that they're not coming out until 2027, but what I do tell myself though is that there being such a long wait time between movies means that they are going to be taking the time to, one, properly compensate the people who are working on it. Two, it means that they are going to take the proper time to do all of the filming, the editing, all of that. And it does mean that the actors, the actresses, and all of the people working on this project will be getting all of the proper breaks and the rest that they need to be working on a project like this. Exactly. So they give the fans what they want. So like the movies have been so good, and so I'm 100% like I don't even like I'm not even going to like watch, like I'm not even going to look into anything for the movie for Sonic 4. Like obviously like I'll watch like the trailer if I happen to see a movie before like I go see Sonic 4, but like I'm not going to look into any like pre-things cuz I didn't do that for any of the other Sonic movies. So like if I happen to watch like, you know, a trailer before I go in, or if there's like a commercial that comes on that happens to have the Sonic characters in it, obviously I'll watch those because like, you know, you can't avoid everything, but I'll probably do what I did with these movies, which is pretty much just because I'm not on pretty much any social media except for like Tumblr, and there's not very much that goes on there. So, or at least like with mine, it's very easy to avoid content on there because I pretty much don't look at anything. Except for Honkai Star Rail fan art. I'm gonna be so for real. And it was very easy not to get spoiled for any of these movies. Like, I had no idea anything. Like, I did not get spoiled for the first or second movie. So, or the third movie. So, I did not know anything going in before these movies. So, I had no spoilers going in, which was really good. And so I'm going to do that with the fourth one. I'm excited. Yeah, Shadow and Eggman became a hero. Eggman might start actually becoming a good guy. I am very, very hopeful that Eggman will come back in the fourth movie. Because, and I say this because, one, is it really a Shadow franchise without Eggman? Two, we did not see Eggman die on screen. In every other movie, we have not seen Eggman die on screen. Yeah, exactly. I love when family movies are made for both kids and adults, like UFO Encounter is saying. Because the thing is that when they have materials for both kids and adults to enjoy, it makes for a very, very good experience because it has things for both kids and also the adults. And it makes it so that, like, you know, it'll make it an enjoyable experience. And then also it just makes the product overall better, I feel like. Because the Rio movies to this day are still some of the best movies that are out there. Yeah, first he went to the Mushroom Kingdom, and then he almost fell to his death, and then he goes out of existence. Like, we did not, like, and that's the thing. We saw, and that the thing that stuck out to me was that they very explicitly showed his grandpa dying on screen. But they didn't show Eggman himself dying on screen. And I thought that was a very important contrast that they showed. And they do keep a few swears in the swears, like the Mario movie. Yeah, like the Mushroom Planet. Like they were very, very, like, I thought it was very, like, at least it seemed very obvious to me. It didn't seem like, I don't know. I was talking about it with Rascal afterwards. Yeah, like the way he just disappeared into Shadow's Chaos Emerald energy. Yeah. Like, and then, like, but they very explicitly didn't show Eggman dying on screen. And I thought that, like, for, at least for me, that, like, pinged in my brain. I was like, oh, Eggman's coming back in the next movie. And I was talking about it for the Sonic movies. Oh my god, I would. I don't know if I would ever have anything to say about the Sonic movies explicitly, because I don't know very much about Sonic. I'd just be like, oh, these are such good movies, like the friendship themes, the friendship. And I'd be like, he's so cute, like, oh, he's so sad, I want to hug him. Like, that would be me the entire time. And I'd be like, the themes. But, like, if that's what you guys would want to hear. But, like, the thing that pinged out to me was that, like, it was literally the scene where, like, Grandpa Eggman fell into the Shadow Chaos energy, and then he just blipped out of existence. I was like, oh, he's dead now. And I'm like, okay, so they never did that with Eggman, and then we didn't see Eggman die on screen. I'm like, oh, he's coming back in the next movie. Like, he's definitely coming back. Oh, okay, so those rings, by the way, those are inhibited rings, limit Shadow's Chaos energy. Okay, so I assumed that those were some kind of inhibitors, kind of like how, what is his name? I think his name is like Rock Lee in Naruto. I haven't seen very much of Naruto, so don't quote me on this. But I know he has, like, there was some, I know there was, like, one episode where he, like, I think it was like he lifted up, like, off his ankles. He had, like, these, like, bracelets of, like, super huge, like, heavy weights, and he took them off and he was able to move so much faster. And I assumed it worked something like that, where, like, he was only moving at, like, a certain amount of capacity, and then obviously, like, because it showed him taking them off, and it seemed like a huge deal. So it makes sense that they were limiting his power to 50 out of 100. So when they're off, he's at 100% of his power. Okay, so that makes sense why he took them off at that point. And we know for a fact that Shadow isn't dead. So, we know he isn't dead. And we also know that, oh my gosh, what is his name? Was it Metal Sonic? Is that his name? Metal Sonic? I keep wanting to call him Robot Sonic. Okay, so it was Metal Sonic. Okay, I keep wanting to call him Robot Sonic, and I know that isn't his name, so it's Metal Sonic. Okay, so we know Metal Sonic is coming in the next movie, and then Amy was also revealed to be coming in the next movie, so I'm excited, because I do, despite her having less than stellar writing issues in the past, I do genuinely like the direction that people have been going with writing Amy now. You hope they add Neo Metal Sonic, which is like a super form of metal, and even Neo Metal Sonic has a super form. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's exciting. See, like, this is exciting for me because as someone who doesn't know very much about, like, Sonic, like, lore at all, like, this is all new stuff for me. Like, let's see, because I watched, like, a couple episodes of, like, Sonic X. I watched a bit of Sonic Underground. Like, you know, I have, like, tidbits of lore here and there from, like, you know, from here, little bits of lore from here and there, and then obviously from seeing, like, fan art. So I don't know very much. I know, like, the quote-unquote more well-known characters. So, like, obviously I know, like, Sonic and Shadow and Knuckles and Tails and Amy. And then I know Rouge, the bat. And those are, like, the main characters that I recognize. You want to understand more of the Sonic lore. You understand the movie lore a little, but I feel like I don't know enough of it. Yeah, as someone who doesn't know any of the lore, this is making me want to do, like, a deep dive Wikipedia page into it. Like, a deep dive Wikipedia page into it. And if I do that, though, like, it will take me hours and I will not emerge from it. I will be a different person when I come back out of it. I don't know if I have time or the ability to lose that kind of sleep right now, so that will have to wait for a little bit.
Meanwhile, there I was, looking out for you from the shadows. You know how difficult it was to make an entrance? They were watching you the whole time.
Yeah, if you watch Sonic CD gameplay, you'll probably understand more since Sonic CD will represent Sonic 4. Yeah, that makes sense.
I had no choice but to take you guys down here. It was too dangerous for us on the surface. We're wanted criminals. Sure, the underworld has its drawbacks, but at least the guards would never follow us. We're safe here.
Honestly, I would do a video essay. I just don't know what I would ever do it on.
Did you really have to poison us?
Like, I don't know if I know anything enough to do a video essay on. You know what I mean? I feel like video essays are for people... I guess, like, I wouldn't have to know everything about it. I would just have to be, like, very, very enthusiastic about it, and then I could just do research on it. Me just doing a video essay on the Sonic movies. The themes, of family and friendship, the themes. Make a crazy lore prediction. I'm just like, okay, so, and Sonic 4. Wouldn't be too surprised if they did one of the movies based off Sonic Forces, but of course, I'd be hyped. It's like, okay, so I think there's going to be 8 Sonic movies, and they're all going to be awesome. I don't know. If it would make the franchise sky high.
Maybe you've forgotten, but we were in a tight spot, my friend. There was no time to think. I had to use whatever I could.
So, it wasn't to cover anything up? A secret that you didn't want anyone, including us, to find out?
I am into unsolved mysteries. Unsolved mysteries are so cool. They can't stop until a bunch of characters are in. That is true. That is true. Honestly, I don't know if they'd want to stop until a bunch of characters are in. They don't, and you don't know how they do chaotics though? Yeah. Honestly. Well, that's not for me to worry about. I am not a movie director.
Don Hung, what secret?
Well, I'm not certain yet. But there's more to our friend here than meets the eye.
I don't know, like his underground smuggling ring.
You win. I'll help
help you to the best of my ability, free of charge, I might add. But please, don't go spreading rumors about me. All right, to prove my sincerity, I'll introduce you to Wildfire. If you're looking for something down here, they're the ones to ask.
Yeah, so there's Rouge, Silver, Blaze, Chaos, Omega, Jet, Waves, and Storm. Jet and Silver are your favorite characters. Is Silver the white hedgehog looking fella? Because I think I've seen him before. Okay, yes. So I am vaguely familiar with him. Very vaguely. And then Jet, I think, if he's the one I'm thinking of, he's the green bird. Unless I'm completely wrong. And then I don't know him. He matches the color. Honestly, I appreciate when people name their characters the color that they are. It really helps me when I don't know anything about the franchise. Jet the Hawk. Okay, so I do know him. Okay. I might be a little more familiar with some of these characters than I thought I was. That's good to know. I feel so powerful. I don't know anything about the lore of these characters, but I do apparently know more about the characters than I thought I did. Wow, look at that. Knowledge. Why should we get to know Wildfire?
Why are you asking? Dan Hung told me you guys were searching for a Stellaron. Sounded pretty powerful. If anyone has a clue on its whereabouts, it'll be Wildfire.
You said I'd uncover a clue if I became the Fight Club champion.
Silver has psychokinesis powers. People say telekinetic, but it's psychokinesis. Okay, good to know. Oh, maybe you could make a Sonic fan fiction. Me and Rascal were talking about making our own Sonic characters, our own OCs. So make my own. I'll just make my own sheep Sonic character. It'll fit. I don't think there's a sheep character yet, so it'll fit. My character will fit. It'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, if you fought in the final round and won, you'd have incredible street cred right now. Wildfire wouldn't think twice about talking with you. I don't see the problem.
Why would Wildfire want to help us?
There's no such thing as a free lunch, of course. Wildfire has no reason to help you yet, so we'll just have to give them one. With your talents, we have nothing to worry about.
I know. I'm so excited for Sonic 4. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever been this excited for a movie.
I'm telling you, no matter where you go, there's only one rule to getting things done. Find the demand. You know, like supply and demand. Anyway, the underground has been sealed off for more than a decade. But I think people here are just... Don't worry about it.
Oh, Brenna,
You want my opinion?
there's leftover sushi in the fridge if you want it.
Okay, thank you.
They're a band of do-gooders who sprung up to maintain order in the underground after the Silvermane guards withdrew. Wildfire set up shop.
No, what happened with Mufasa and Disney? Like that new, wasn't that like the new movie about the backstory behind I'm assuming Mufasa and Scar and whatever her name is. I can't remember her name, but like Mufasa's wife. What happened? I'm curious. I love this kind of stuff. What happened?
Still, don't underestimate them. We walk in the presence of giants. Have you heard that saying before? Well, Wildfire has giants in its midst. You'll see.
Oh my god. They came out on the same day as in Sonic 3 made more money than Mufasa. Obviously Sonic 3 made more money. It's fucking Sonic. Are you kidding? It's fucking Sonic. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. I also heard that Mufasa didn't make enough money so that they're a profit. Oh my god. it was 87 mil versus 37 mil. Mufasa should have been given a chance. Okay, the thing is, I would have watched the Mufasa movie if it hadn't been the stupid, like, CGI shit that they've been trying to push on us all of this time. If it had been in the original 2D animation that the original Lion King had been in, I would have been all for it. Because the thing is I love 2D animation. But the thing is that the 3D live action that they've chosen for the Lion King makes it look so lifeless. And the thing is that there's no expression to it. And also, like, the fact is that what I loved so much about the original Lion King was all of the fun colors that they put into with all of the music. So, like, the thing is that all of the music numbers had so much color and all of those shapes and stuff in it and all of, like, the fun stuff. And you can't do that. Like, you can't do that with live action. Like, there's so much more limited, like, stuff that you have if you're trying to make it nitty gritty and realistic with live action. And the thing is that if they had done 2D animation, I would have been all for it. I would have been in the theater watching it. But the thing is because they decided to make it realistic, it looked so dreary and dead looking. It just wasn't appealing for me. And the thing is that, yes, the Sonic is live action, but Sonic and the other characters look cartoony. And the thing is that there's so much color and there's so much effort put into it, is that there's so much more vibrancy into the characters, is that they look like if you had taken the characters from the game and then pulled them out, they still look like they're video game characters, but just a little more gravity to them. They still look colorful. They still look realistic. They're still not fully bound by the, physics of our realm. Obviously, you look at Sonic, obviously he still bends in weird ways. He still moves fast. Knuckles obviously is still super strong, and Tails and stuff like that. And when you look at them, they're all primary colors and they all have this vibrancy to them. And then you compare it to the colors that they all use in the Disney's Lion King Mufasa. It just is uncomparable. It looks dreary and dark and depressing. I don't want to watch a dreary and dark and depressing movie. Just imagine if movie Sonic's eyes weren't connected like in the game. All I want is Rio 3. I'm not saying I hated this idea, but what was the deal with the Little Mermaid live action? Honestly, this was another issue I had with the Little Mermaid live action, was that one of the main issues that Disney has with all of their live actions, when Shadow said, "You're a colorful bunch," that was a thing. That was the whole point. They're a very colorful, vibrant bunch. And that's the whole point. That's why it's so fun. Your brain wants to look at colors. Your brain wants to look at things that are fun to look at. I don't want to watch a movie for 2.5 hours that are just boring and depressing in muted colors. It's not fun. And that's the main problem that Disney has been having over and over and over again with their live actions. If you look at their live action, Little Mermaid, or their live action Mufasa, or their live action, what else is another thing they had live action of? Pretty much any live action that they've had in the past 5 or so years, pretty much every live action that they've had, if you look at it, it is all dark and dreary and depressing because they're trying so hard to make it as realistic as possible that they are losing the magic of what is so appealing about a movie. You're not going into a movie to watch something that's realistic unless you're watching a nature documentary. But even with nature documentaries, they still edit it to still make it look appealing to watch. They still use angles and color correcting to make the shot look appealing to your brain, because that's what you want. Yeah, like how Pokemon is. there are some sad moments here and there, but it's upbeat. There's heart filling and so much fun. They made it a really good anime. There's so much inside of it. And the thing is that if there's also a lot of it with like lighting issues too, that like when you don't have good lighting with your movie, it makes it very hard for your brain to figure out where in the shot to focus your eyes, which makes it very hard to concentrate on where you're supposed to be looking, which means you're not going to want to concentrate on it. And every time I've seen ads for those movies, every single shot has had very poor lighting throughout it. And so you don't know where to focus your brain because it's all the same color. It's all dreary. There's no brightness to it. And so the whole time you're just sitting there like, I don't want to watch this. Yeah, and that's fair. You liked the Christopher Robin live action because it was your first time watching the story. And I haven't seen the trailer for the Christopher Robin live action, and so I wasn't thinking of that one specifically. I was more thinking of like the Mufasa live action, the Lion King live action, the Beauty and the Beast live action, the Little Mermaid live action. I think they also did a Cinderella live action recently. But there was just like a string of back-to-back live actions that 9 times out of 10, they were doing these live actions. They were doing these live actions, one, because they were wanting to keep the copyright of these franchises underneath their label for longer because they don't want it to fall underneath the public domain. Because the way that copyright laws work is because, so you make something, it stays under your copyright for a certain amount of years, and then the copyright expires, and then it goes into public domain. And Disney, by the way, if you didn't know this, messed up with copyright laws and extended it so it goes for 40 years instead of the original, like, 20 years it was supposed to be. And then, like, so there was a whole issue with that. And then now Disney's also trying to get around the copyright law by remaking movies in live action so they can hold on to the copyrights of things so that it won't fall under the public domain. So that's also why they're not really caring about like making good movies. They're just trying to keep the copyrights of stuff at this point. Which is really shitty because Disney used to be like the pioneer for making really good movies that were really inspiring. But lately they've just been making just like utter slop. And it's been really disappointing, especially when like a lot of the movies that I grew up watching really, really liking were from Disney. And then lately it's been like pretty much every time there's been a movie from a trailer from a Disney movie, it's always been like, it's either a trailer where I'm just kind of like, meh, I'll wait until it comes out on a streaming service and I'll watch it there. Or like if my family's already going to see it, I'll just go watch it with them, but I'm not going to be spending money on it. You know what I mean? I personally haven't seen Inside Out 2. But I did really like the first one. So I'm a little I've been a little apprehensive about the second one because that seems to be like the general consensus I've heard from people is that the second one seemed to need a little longer with the story. It needed to be worked on a little more. It is on Disney Plus. Yeah, so I'll probably go watch it on Disney Plus. Oh. And I'm also not excited for the Minecraft movie. Cuz like I've seen the trailer for it. And like they at least like the trailer seems at least seems better after the like when I was young, I always yearned for the mines. And then after that part, the trailer does get better. And it does have Jack Black as Steve. But like also, the only thing you like about it is the dog. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I don't know. I'm a little nervous is the thing. I am being slightly hopeful, but I'm not going to get my hopes up for it. You know what I mean? I think it'll be one of those things where I wait for the general public to give their opinion on the Minecraft movie.
Have a little faith. It's like I said. Sambo never lets friends who've helped him come too high.
So, what does Wildfire do all day?
Everything. They keep the peace, uphold justice, fight for resources, distribute goods.
All of those
Sliver of
things.
trust they have for me has to do with the last one. Where's Joshua?
What are those shiny rocks?
This is geomarrow, an exothermic ore. The underground and the surface are sealed off from one another, right? Well, only the geomarrow transport line is still running. The underground sends ore to the surface, and the surface sends goods to the underground. At least in theory.
Do you think we'll get a Smash Bros. Movie? We also have Castlevania TV show. You need another reindeer movie? Honestly, the only issue I see is that we would have to get a whole bunch of different, like, corporations to work together to make a Smash Bros. Movie, which I'm not saying is impossible, but, like, would definitely take some time. Yeah, I mean, the movie could be based off of the World of Light story mode. So, it wouldn't be impossible. Where, like, because isn't the World of Light story mode where, like, you start out with one character and then you have to fight a whole bunch of like shadowy versions of like the other characters, and then you slowly like save them, like save like the real versions of them over time or something. For a TV series, Kirby could find these characters, and as he finds them, they build up the roster, and each episode could be based off of each character. That would be a cool TV series, honestly. Galeb and Darkon. I don't know, it's been a hot minute since I played Smash Bros. Normally when I play, I just like I usually just button mash, and I usually play as like Yoshi. So hashtag Yoshi button mashing main here. So
Most undergrounders are miners, and this is what they mine for a living. If we didn't have geomarrow to burn, this world would have frozen to death long ago. Alright, let's keep moving. Person knows looking for us in here.
Where have you been?
Old Oleg isn't here either? Where is everyone?
So you're leading us on another wild goose chase?
I wouldn't dare! Trust me, we're getting close.
yeah, well actually they're all just like missing. Which isn't his fault actually in this case.
Huh? What's that huge structure in the distance?
Oh, that's the furnace core. It's the pillar that connects the underworld and the overworld. People used to travel up and down that thing, but then
Then what?
it's a long story. In any case, practically nothing moves up or down anymore.
We need a Pokemon movie, but not like a main story one, but like one that's based off Saffron City and Lavender Town, almost like a scary movie with Sabrina and her telekinetic powers and Ghosts of Lavender Town. This could also build upon Cubone lore. Oh, you mean like that one horror story about like a Lavender Town, the Lavender Town theme, like making you go insane or whatever? Wasn't it like a creepypasta at one point?
Except you.
Oh, come on, my dear fellow. I thought we weren't going to discuss this.
There should be a movie based off that. That'd be so cool. Lavender Town Syndrome. I love how I know the creepypasta about Lavender Town Syndrome, but I don't know many other creepypastas. Cubone and its mother. Yeah. They should make movies based on like creepypastas. I feel like those would be hits. Cause I feel like a lot of there's been like a kind of a, well, cause I feel like a lot of the, kids who grew up with creepypastas are now getting into their adult years, so I feel like that would be a really big hit nowadays. Oh, I forgot that she did in the anime. I feel like that'd be a good movie idea. I want them all. Hypno's Lullaby movie. Yes! It's been so long since I've seen that episode, man. It's been forever. Hypno kidnapping children. She almost killed them. I mean, I feel like there might not really be a qualification process. It might just be whoever's like strong enough when you get to a certain point. They're like, hey, you are this amount of strong. Here you go. I probably should get some of these adventure logs. Wow. And I guess I'll grab a Silvermane badge. Don't remember what these are for. You remember the Cerulean gym leaders were too lazy to battle, and Blaine had a gym in a literal volcano, and Giovanni, leader of Team Rocket, is a gym leader.
Always out on patrol here at this time. Wildfire up to?
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Hey, look! Who is that?
Is that Bronya?
It looks like she's in trouble.
My friends, don't just stand there. This drama doesn't need any more bystanders.
Funny movie idea is Hamlet / Romeo and Juliet, but acted out by Pokemon. Or the Muppets, if they haven't done a Muppet version.
Oh, it might be interesting to see you get in trouble.
You know, I had an idea the other day, and I don't know if anyone else would think this would be as funny as I did, but I was like laughing at work so hard that I had to like put my rag down because I was worried about getting chemical in my eye because I was laughing so hard about it. But I was like, it would be really funny like them redoing the Wicked movie, but the only thing that's changed is that Elphaba is played by Kermit the Frog. And it's played all the way through completely straight, like nothing else has changed. Just Kermit. It's just Elphaba is Kermit the Frog.
We should avoid attracting too much attention. We can't just leave her.
I mean, gym leaders are supposed to accept challenges. But I mean, Erica's just built a little different, I guess. Erica's like, you don't like perfume and you're hating on it? Rejected.
Exactly, my boy, Cold Dragon Young. young master Dan Hung speaks with reason.
Let's help her.
Yeah, let's go help her. Let's get out of this.
Princess, let's dispense with the pleasantries.
Let's not shoot her, please.
You dare attack someone on our turf? Well, how about a few rounds with me?
Zila!
Darn it! Quick, disperse!
Did Ash really win all these badges? Some of them were just given because he helped out at the gym. I mean, it is up to the gym leader to decide
Spineless dud.
how to give out the gym badges. Sometimes, you know, if I was too lazy to want to battle and some kid helped out at my gym, I would also just be like, here, kid, just take the fucking badge. I too would just be like, just take the fucking badge and get out of here. Just go.
Miss Zila, phew. It's a good thing you showed up when you did. My heartfelt thanks. These vagrants have got some nerve looking for trouble in Wildfire Terra.
Shut it, Sampo. This is you written all over it. Wildfire has countless issues on its plate right now. We don't need a side order of Koski.
A side order of Koski. I love Sampo Koski. Be nice to him.
I hear Silvermane Guard is paying the underworld a visit. Is that you? You kidnapped me and brought me to the underground. What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry. That was Sampo. That was a Sampo Koski special.
Listen to her. What is the meaning of this? She still thinks she's an overworld princess. Do you know what's become of us down here while you live the easy life? Did you even consider the fate of the underworlders? Silvermane Guards aren't living the easy life. We are constantly engaged with the enemy, defending Belobog from the scourge of attacking monsters and protecting all those above and below the surface. Do you even hear yourself? You protect the underground? Redeploying every guard to the surface? Sealing off the only passageway? Protecting the so-called architects, more like it. The Madam Guardian has her reasons.
Yeah, because she's being mind controlled by the thing. Boulder, his siblings didn't want him to beat him. Cascade, he stopped Team Rocket. Thunder actually won. Marsh made Sabrina laugh. Rainbow saved Gloom. Soul actually won. Volcano actually won. Earth, the badge falls in his hands from the sky because Togepi blew up Team Rocket.
Enough talk. You're coming with me. Chief Oleg wants to see you, and he's got more than a few questions.
Perfect, Miss Zila. We were just on our way to pay Chief Oleg a visit ourselves. Room for a few more?
Fully booked. Who are they? What good is your name by itself?
Well, it's like this. The chief's in the market for specific talent. An urgent request, so I'm taking them to see him.
We're looking for a Stellaron. It's the source of all the disasters here. If we find it, we can...
I would recommend you not recite your story to everyone late. Miss Zila won't understand it anyway, so let's save it for the chief, huh?
Okay, so you're not gonna believe this, but my favorite Pokemon is not actually Mareep. My favorite Pokemon is actually a tie between Sylveon and Primarina. Okay, but Mareep is at number 2. Okay, Mareep is number 2. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have lied to you. She's number 2. Okay, she's number 2. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm a filthy, filthy liar. I know. I'm sorry. But I do love Mareep, okay? Mareep she does have a very special place in my heart. She is very cute. I do love her. She is. I feel like at this point, because I am like a VTuber who is Mareep, I feel like she has. I feel like it's tied at this place with Liar the Lair. I'm sorry. I feel like at this point it's tied between Sylvian, Primarina, and Shiny Mareep at this point. Like, I do like all three of them. It is very, like, if you asked me point blank, like, who is my favorite Pokemon, I'd be like, I don't know, I like all three of them. They're all very, very cute. I can't say just one of them. It's like asking me to pick which one is my favorite child. Spoiler alert, I don't have a favorite child. Just kill me. Just shoot me. I'm sorry. My favorite legendary? Let me look up a list of legendaries just so I can make sure I don't miss any of them. Because I don't know if I have a favorite legendary off the top of my head. And then, is there a difference between mythicals and legendaries? Scyther, Mimikyu, Ralts, Kirlia. Oh, so are the mythicals the ones that were almost legendaries but are like not legendaries? Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Wow. And there's sub-legendaries. There's a lot. Wow. Subs are the side legendaries. Honestly, I don't know. This is just how it goes, man. It's the ADHD. Floragato is a mythical? What? Crazy. I don't know. I like I like Shaman. Shaman's cute. He's a little tiny hedgehog. I don't know if he's a mythical or a legendary, though. Is he whichever version is the little round hedgehog version? I'm pretty sure that's the land version. think. Let me look that up though. So he's a mythical. And then for legendaries, that's hard. There's a lot of I like Shen Pao. I think Shen Pao is a legendary. I think he would have to be my favorite. He's like the only legendary I've actually like used on a team instead of just immediately putting him in the box. Shen Pao. He's the one that kind of looks like a ferret, but he has like huge swords for teeth. It's pretty cool. I could not claim that I know almost everything about Pokemon. I know a lot about Pokemon. I will never claim I know everything about Pokemon. No. Shen Pao. I think he's my favorite legendary. Although I think he's classified as a sub-legendary. Because he's not like a main legendary. He's from Pokemon, Scarlet and, Violet. One second, I'll bring up a picture of him. Shen Pao. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Yeah, with the little chain teeth, this little guy. Shen Pao. That's my favorite. Yeah, that's my favorite legendary. I'm pretty sure he's a sub-legendary. Yeah, the Sabretooth. He's my favorite legendary. I love him. So that's my favorite legendary, my favorite mythical, and my favorite Pokemon. So there. Yeah. I don't know, if I had to pick a favorite, like, actual legendary that wasn't a sub-legendary, I'd probably say Zekrom. But I like Shen Pao. He's my favorite. Because he's cute. That's cool that you know all the 1025. I cannot claim to know all 1025. I know a decent amount of Pokemon. Altaria is such a good Pokemon, though. Because it's cute, it's fluffy. It's just like a huge cloud Pokemon. It's cute.
You're right. I don't understand it. And I don't plan on passing the message on either. Wildfire's encountered trouble at the Great Mine. The chief's busy. If you really want to find him, come look for me at the mine entrance. I'm leaving.
Bye, Zila. I love how Sampo was like, she's not gonna understand it anyway. And she's like, you know what? I fucking won't. Fuck off. Queen after my own heart. I've unlocked dailies. Have I unlocked assignments yet? Wow. Okay, so I know for a fact that we will need these. Okay, we will need these. It's probably good to just get a good number of these as well. I only have 2 assignments, never mind. I forgot that I am poor and tiny and a baby. You found your DS? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have two DSs now because I have so I have my DS that I've had since I have my 3DS that I've had since I was 11. So it is officially 12 years old. It is literally held together with duct tape and like prayers at this point. Cuz I'm 23. So, because I got it for my 11th birthday, okay? It's a 3DS I got for my 11th birthday. And, like, it doesn't have the original battery on it either. It has, like, a new battery because the old battery, like, fell apart. So, like, it has, like, a new battery, like, screwed on into it. And it's held together with duct tape and prayers. The select button doesn't work anymore. My original DS stopped working, so we traded it in for the 3DS. So, because I also wanted to play a bunch of like 3DS games, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a hashtag gamer girl. I'm addicted to cool math games. Actually, I haven't played cool math games in forever, so I don't know why I said that, but you know, all that fun stuff. I unlocked assignments. Oh wait, I just did that. I have so many men. But like, you just play Mario Kart in it, but you somehow accidentally deleted characters Dry Bones and Daisy. How do you accidentally delete characters on it? I'm scared. But yeah, so like it's held together with duct tapes. The select button like is like pressed in. So like for mine, it's like the select button is always pressed down. So I had to like work it. So like I had to work around it. So like two different buttons are now the select button. And then the L and R buttons, you just mash buttons and they got deleted. Oops. And then the L and R trigger buttons, because I've dropped this DS so many times because I was little and I was clumsy, and because I don't know if you know this, but girls' pants do not have pockets, and the pockets they do give you do not have deep enough pockets to hold the DS in properly. So my DS would just fall out of my pockets all the time growing up because I took that shit with me everywhere. Because like if I had any spare time when I was going places, you know your girl was whipping out her DS to play like Mario Party DS for as long as she fucking could, because that was the game I was playing all the fucking time. So I was playing fucking Mario Party DS like everywhere. That was the game I was mostly playing anyway. So I was playing, so there's like dents and scratches all throughout it, and the left and right trigger buttons don't work properly because that's where the DS landed most of the time. So like you have to blow into them, and then after you blow into them, they will work in precisely one spot for like a little bit, and then you have to blow in them again. So needless to say, this DS does not work very well, but it's fine. I love it. I will never give her up. Yeah, you could go buy Emerald, or you could go buy Pokemon Diamond or Platinum, or you could go even older than that. I'm trying to think what's older than Emerald. My brain's not working. I mean, you could buy Yellow, Blue. It's not scary to know that there are people better than you. What's scary is that they even work harder than you. Youngster, how can you even sleep at night while knowing that other people are doing so much better than you? You know how I can sleep at night? Because your girl takes melatonin and then 3 different sleeping pills. Ayo! The world has no magical conch shells, nor does it rain credits. You are not the chosen one, so if you want something, work hard for it. Oh no, I'm good. I already dealt with Volo. Curious, are you related to the magic conch? No platinum for me. Fair. That's fair. No, you definitely want platinum. You definitely want platinum. You definitely want to go say hi to my childhood crush, Cynthia. You definitely want to go say hi to Cynthia. You definitely want to say hi to her. She's going to be so easy, I promise. I'm definitely not lying to you right now. She's going to be the easiest battle that you will ever have. It'll be a cakewalk. She definitely won't crush your hopes and dreams over and over and over again until you're crying in the club. Undella Town. Fucking Undella Town. You know, when you go to that beach, you enter that house a champion and you leave that house in a body bag. It's fine. You don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it. This is a kind reminder from the security center. Please stay alert to anonymous messages sent from unknown sources and exercise extreme caution when reading any such information, as it may be fraudulent. If you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out to the space station security department. How do I unsubscribe? Okay, I gotta do... Totally. Like, literally. What did I do to deserve this, Arceus? Literally, like, little kid me was so confident walking into that house, especially because I hadn't saved in like 2 hours, and then I walked into that house, and then there was not even guaranteed I would want Cynthia, and I walked into that house, and then the music started playing, and I was like, let me out, let me out, let me out, and then the battle music started up, and I was like, let me out, and then she one-hit KO'd my entire team, and I cried. It was bad. Wrong number? Oh, sorry, but whoever's reading this, please tell Lei when you meet her that Rocket will be waiting for her at the space station. So who's Lei? I don't know who this is. Oh, okay. I guess I have a new mission. Upgrade his gun contest. Yes, ma'am. I will do anything a hot woman tells me to. I have no standards. You had to restart Let's Go Eevee once because you didn't save and you were at Fuchsia City, but you did end up completing it. I'm so happy for you. I don't think I've actually finished Let's Go Eevee yet. I like started it, but I haven't completed it yet. I really do need to go back and complete that. It's on my list of games to like play. I still haven't completed the Pokédex to catch Arceus on Legend Arceus, because the thing is that before, because I wanted to 100% I wanted to 100% the game, and to do that you have to do all the challenges too, and there was a stupid challenge where you have to use like a Magikarp to fight a battle, and I didn't want to spend all this time training this stupid Magikarp, so I put the game down, and I haven't gone back yet to train it, even though I need to. Like, I know the game's fun, I just haven't gone back, you know, and... You completed Arceus, you only completed Pokédex because you got Arceus from a trade, Shiny Hub trade, and you got Shiny Arceus, but you still have to reach level 10. I reached level 10, like, really, really fast in the game, because, like I said, I was really, really anal about, like, going through and, like, completing the Pokédex as much as I could before I would go to the next spot. I was super anal about it. Same with Darkrai. I actually caught Darkrai on my own, but it was so stupid. I didn't end up finishing, I still haven't finished Brilliant Diamond though, because the thing is that, like, It just, every time I play Brilliant Diamond, it just reminds me about, like, how much more fun it is to play on, like, on DS. So I just stop and I just go play it on DS. That's what ends up happening. Wow. Time to gamble. Okay. You only played until you got to pick your starter. You didn't like it too much because it was chibi. Like, yeah, the chibi likeness of it also, like, weirded me out. I was like, why did they choose this of all things? And they also didn't fix any of the issues of the original game. They pretty much just copy pasted the game onto the Switch. Go back, go back, go back. And then basically just made more issues in it. Because they basically just added more issues into it even. And I'm like, this is not what I wanted.
Back already? Did you get into some trouble?
No. I just wanted a prize from you. Maybe I just wanted to see you. Ugh. Well, let's go gambling. Let's go gambling. Let's go gambling. Let's go gambling. Ah, 4-star. What do we get? Oh, and I will say, that I don't spend money on Honkai Star Rail. But if I do ever spend money on games like this, I will 100% be upfront with something like that, just in case someone was wondering. Just because, like, since I am being sponsored for Honkai Star Rail, like, especially because I'm being sponsored for this, I will always be 100% upfront about anytime I'm spending money for a sponsorship. Just because I like to be transparent about those kinds of things, just because it seems like it's something that I would like to know if I'm watching someone play a game. Oh, I didn't know that this refreshed already. Give me those. I need those. I need it like I need air. Oh, I don't have enough of these. I should have gotten the silver ones. Maybe not. Bye! I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. How many polls have I done for this? I'm not playing on Fugue, but okay, so we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30. Okay. I just gotta keep track of that for personal record keeping. Where is this? Oh, right. I got an Eidolon. Which we need.
Divine inspiration? It's only several thousand ideas racing through my mind every minute.
Divine inspiration? She's so funny. Do I have another one? Wait, am I able to? Wow! Ugh, I guess it's better than nothing, but what the hell? Okay.
Feeling good. I must stay focused.
I'm not done yet.
Can I get all that? And you?
I see a future full of potential.
Double the pay, double the service.
You call that a build update?
She's so funny. She's like, ah, I'm so offended. Oh, wow. So we only have two.
Wherever there is business, there is
Sampo. I really need to put on my team. It's just like, who do I take off? I probably take him off.
I appreciate the help of the Astral Express.
Ugh. Hate this guy. He's so useless.
Come around and have a look.
Why did he send me to do this? I don't know. I don't know what natural numbers are. They're like, what are prime numbers? I know what a prime number is. I just don't know what a natural number is. Joke's on you, fool. She's like, I found as much. I'm like, I just don't know what a prime... I just don't know what a natural number is.
And there it goes.
Hi. I'm gonna be told that I'm stupid because I don't know what a natural number is. What is that it? You can't even answer this basic question. Hey kid, you wanted me to turn in your stupid thesis instead of turning it in yourself. Hey, that's fine. You do whatever you want, man. That's cool. The same. They're the same. Why the heck would I know that they're the same? I don't know what a natural number is. I told you that you should have gone yourself. It's your thesis. Why if this thesis was so important to me, I would not let someone else turn it in if I thought I was such a genius. Can you blame me for that? Yes! Yes, I can! The hell? Yes, I can! I have the right to say no. Ugh, I don't care about this. God damn. I don't care. This is your thing. Why didn't you just turn it in yourself? Golly. He's like, they're the same. I don't know what a natural number is. It's like, they're like, oh, I don't know what a prime number is. I know what a prime number is. It's a number that can only be divided by itself or by 1. I just don't know what a natural number is, you idiot.
Please, I'm busy.
Thank you. God damn.
Make an appointment and take a number.
I guess they are serious business in this city. Huh.
You know what I mean.
Alright, what newspapers are you selling there, dude?
Breaking news. Read all about it.
I already bought them. Me being proactive. Reading all the news. Give me that. Okay. Oh, there's a trash can I haven't seen. Hi, beautiful.
Do you want to buy a book?
I already bought all the books too. Look at me. Reading everything, cleaning out house. Okay. Should probably also check out the side quests. Side questing.
If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
Where is she texting me? She's right there. I need to bother you. I'm headed back. I can do all the side quests on my own time. Army cache load. Load, darn you.
If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
Okay, let's go. Let's go help.
Hey, you came. That was fast.
Yep. What troubles will have I gotten into?
Long story short,
I love achievement hunting, and I'll show you after we get out of this dialogue thing. Honkai Star Rail has so many achievements. Oh my gosh. And I have so many of them on my main profile. It is a little embarrassing.
the underground used to have many mines. However, in recent years, some sort of corrosion called the fragmentum started to spread. It's ruined a lot of mines. The one we're heading into is relatively unaffected. A bunch of vagrants made it their home after their old turf was consumed by the fragmentum. Actually, most of them are pretty honest folks. But with such a large group, it's inevitable that troublemakers will find their way in. They've been stealing stuff from the miners and picking fights. And that's not the worst bit.
I also really like doing 100% completion stuff too, if I'm able to. Like with Honkai Star Rail, it's pretty much impossible to do that with just the sheer quantity of stuff that's on here. But like with a lot of stuff, like if I'm able to, I will 100% complete stuff.
Things are much more serious this time. For 2 days now, huge clashes have been breaking out between the miners and the vagrants. It isn't pretty. Mines are our lifelines in the underworld. We have to keep providing Geomarrow to the overworld in exchange for supplies. In order to quell the situation, Chief Oleg brought wildfire into the mine and left me in charge of security for the towns. But the situation in the mine is critical. I have to back him up. The underground, the
Wait, I don't need it.
much mines in order to quell.
Understood, let's go.
As for you, the chief will decide your fate when we see him.
Good. I've been wanting to come face to face with the leader of the underworld.
You're about to come face to face with reality.
I mean, she's not wrong. Okay, so I'll show you. So here's the achievements. Okay, so these are all the different achievements that you can get in this game. And there's a lot. Okay, so like you start here, so there's 19 in this one, 54 in this one. Oop, I didn't mean to open that. 120 in this one, 9 in this one, 94 in this one, 12 in this one, 14 in this one, 121 in this one, 72 in this one. Yeah, this would be a nightmare to 100%, which is why I haven't, and even in my main account. And like I said, it's pretty much impossible to 100% Honkai Star Rail because the only way to 100% it is basically by spending money. I'm gonna be honest. Cause like some of these are cause like some of these achievements are dependent on like you having specific characters. Well, cause like it's not like guaranteed that you have to spend money, but like basically like some of the achievements are like dependent on you having a specific character or having like, yeah, they're dependent on you having a specific character or like a specific combination. And I basically made this, and like, you know, there's the thing is like they just have so many characters that come out. Is like as a free-to-play player, it's basically impossible for me to get all of the achievements. So, like, where was one I was thinking of specifically? Was it in this one? Yeah, I'm a free-to-play player in both of the versions. Like, yeah, so, like, this one, like, you use ally Numby to defeat a Trotter. Like, you would have to have, like, specifically the character, Topaz and Numby to get this, achievement. Hi, Taurus! How are you? But the nice thing about the achievements, though, is that they're only worth, like, 5 stellar... Is that they're only worth 5 stellar jades. So it's not like they're worth a lot. So... At least, like, there is that. Thank you for the drink water redeem. I have been drinking water today. But yeah. There's not a lot of them that are... At the very least, there's not a lot of, ones that are like this, but, every now and then they'll have, like, if there's a new character that comes out, they'll have, like, one that's based on, like, a character that comes out. They'll be like, oh, use this character to do, like, this specific thing. Like, and it'll be, like, one every, like, couple of, like, one every, like, 8 characters or something. And a lot of times I make the conscious decision not to choose that character. And it's usually just because I only pull for characters that I like. I don't really care about the achievements. So it's just one of those things. You know what I mean? So like it's not like you would have to spend money to get all of the achievements, but it would take me. Oh no, you're totally fine. I'm just here playing Honkai Star Rail. It's not like you missed much. It's basically just me talking about the Sonic 3 movie that I watched last night earlier, and then blabbering about how much I love Pokemon, and then me blabbering about achievements. Like here's another one that's right here that's based on like a character that's like a rare character that you would have to pull on. So Don Hung and Byberter Lune. So you'd have to use like a special move for him. And so it's one of those things where like there's not a lot of them in here. But they are in here. I think more often than not, there's more stuff about, like, fighting enemies, though, which is good. Yeah. So, but yeah, 100%ing these, is literally, like, impossible. unless you're, like, literally playing this game from sunlight to sundown, which I literally cannot do because I work a full-time job. Or if you're someone who like spends money on the game. Yeah, you guys are liking the new emotes? Yeah, I'm just waiting to hear back from the first person I reached out to about animating the emotes. And if I don't hear back from them for a certain amount of time, that for like another week or two, then I'll reach out to another person and see about them animating the emotes. We'll see. But I will be trying to get the emotes animated. So I'll be trying to get the door emote animated, the walking emote animated, and then I've been thinking about also getting possibly the laughing emote animated, and then potentially also the kissing emote animated. So the tier 2 one, that one for right now, so right now we're out of tier 1 slots. So what I'm going to do is that for tier 2, so we have it as tier 2 right now because I wanted it there just so, because I didn't want to forget to have it there. So as soon as we have a slot that's unlocked, and I believe we get a new slot unlocked when we have 10 people subbed, I will move it down to the tier 1 subscribers, and then it will be unlocked for everyone. So I believe we have, I'd have to double check. I believe we have 5 people subscribed right now. I would have to double check. I do not actually know how many people are subscribed to my channel. But yes, so right now it is only available to people who subscribe at, with a tier 2 subscription. And that was just because, we didn't have any more tier 1 emote slots open. But as soon as we have one that's open, I will be moving that emote down, because I do want that to be open for everyone. But it was just because we didn't have any more tier 1 slots open, and because I'm very forgetful, I knew that if I didn't put it in one of the slots, I would forget to put it on there at all. So I just put it in the tier 2 slot So it would be there, and it's a lot easier to move it from between tiers from my end than it is to like put it in. So as soon as we have it open, we will be moving it. I promise you that. But yeah, I think my favorite emote is the little kissy emote, the little kith one. That one is my favorite one. But yeah, so I know we're gonna get the door emote and the walking emote. Those two are going to be animated. And then I'm thinking about getting
What's Natasha doing?
the laughing one animated.
Worse than I thought. Nat, I didn't think you'd be here. Where's Oleg?
That's such a funny one. Oh my gosh, he's just melted. Goo.
Hey, Zila and Sampo's guests. So it looks like you've already met. I haven't seen Oleg. The miners said they saw him take a group further in. I heard that the miners had been having violent clashes with local thugs, with significant numbers of wounded. I hurried over here to see if I could help. You see these people? They're all miners and their family members. They want an explanation from the instigators. This area up ahead is a vagrant dwelling, but they've sealed off the entrance. I guess they're afraid that angry miners might try to take revenge.
Oof, that's not good.
The situation here becomes such a mess.
Very easily, Zila. I don't know how to explain that to you.
The mining team found a geomarrow vein with incredible deposits. The initial estimate put it at the largest discovery in the last 30 years.
Oh, that would be why. That would be why.
Are you serious? That's big news. How come I never heard about it?
Well, they weren't in a hurry to make it known. Most of the mines have been contaminated by the fragmentum. Many people are out of work. They were afraid of being overwhelmed if they let the word out.
Well, yeah, no kidding.
But the vagrants here have keen eyes. They couldn't keep it hidden from them. Some local gangs wanted to profit from the situation, so they blackmailed the mining team for hush money. And that was the final straw.
Makes sense. That's the price of guarding a secret. I'm sorry.
I can understand your thinking. It's just that the underground is in difficult straits.
No, I fully get it. I'm not trying to condemn you. I'm just saying that, like, there's no good solution here. It's all bad.
And that's how the clash started. Now both sides are dealing with heavy losses. So, are you guys here to help resolve the conflict?
We're gonna try.
Because they need a favor from Chief Oleg. I'm escorting them. And seeing as you need that helping hand, it wouldn't be too much to ask you to lend one here first, right?
Of course we want to help. We care about other people too, you know.
You came here willing to help, you know?
Oh, that's quite nice of you.
I believe we're dealing with kind-hearted people here, Zila. As you've all seen, the situation down here is, strained. If you can, we would really appreciate you helping the people.
Yay! Relics! Relics! I don't know if we have any though. That's the thing. Don't think we own any of those. Don't think we've earned any of them. Oh. Oh, I guess we do have some of them. Well, we have the two. I don't think this is recommended for any of these people. I guess you are. Okay, well. No, I'm not enhancing the 3-star. I don't, okay. I don't, okay, cool. They're 3 stars, I'm not leveling them up, are you kidding? Oh yeah, I love it. Found some strange items. Relics. I love how they're all like relics. Thanks. So what the fuck is a relic? Construction made from a data stream, and I believe they're linked to a Stellaron and the Fragmentum phenomenon. What we refer to as relics are objects created by the Fragmentum, whose data is saved and then reconstructed. That did not help. Okay, so what's a relic? Explain it to me like I'm 4. You could consult Herda. She's an expert in relic research. Okay. Well, she's not going to explain it to me like I'm 4. She's going to explain it to me like I'm an idiot. Which I guess is the same thing, but whatever. She makes me feel more stupid than I need to be. But she's hot, so I'll let her do it. So, you know.
Don't come any closer. Road's blocked. Stay where you are.
Oh, easy. Why are you hiding in there? Don't you know what happened in the mine?
Well, what's that got to do with us? Do you think we're the same as those thugs?
Is anyone with you injured? We have a doctor. She can care for your wounded.
Yeah, right. You can guarantee that no one there with you is out for blood. I don't believe it. Stay where you are.
We're trying to help.
These guys.
Okay. We're going around.
Show your courage.
Upgrade configure. Oh, I forgot she has a gun. Gun time. You've never seen a gun like this before.
The giant ore vein. The one they discovered. That must be a weird...
That person up ahead. Is he asleep?
Let's head up and take a look. He might need help.
Couple supplies.
He could be asleep, or he could be dead. Who knows? Hello? He's just sleeping, you motherfucker.
Falling asleep in a place like this. Impressive. Hey, wakey wakey. You'll get mushrooms growing on your head.
Mushroom bread? I can't see it on the menu. Messila!
Have you got a death wish or something? How can you sleep here? Get back to safety and take shelter.
Take shelter? I remember now. These guys came out of nowhere and got into a fight with the mining team.
Why are you sleeping?
At the time I was exhausted. I'd hardly run a few feet when one of them caught me. If it weren't for Wildfire, they'd have stolen the clothes off my back.
Okay, then why are you sleeping?
You don't know these guys. No moral compass. They'd rob you blind in a flash. It's only thanks to Wildfire that the Great Mine hasn't fallen under their control completely.
Okay, then where did Wildfire go?
Speaking of which, where is Wildfire? Did they head further in? Is there a fight happening?
You don't know.
Seems like Chief Oleg must be up ahead. Hurry up and get back to safety. Look for Nat. And try not to get into another scrap along the way.
Yeah, you stupid sleeper.
Okay. Thank you for, getting me on my feet. If I get back soon enough, I'll have time for a nap.
Oh my gosh. Good old lazy peak.
I recognize that woman. That's Elaine from First Mining Team. Quick, let's get up there and see if she's wounded. Elaine, are you okay? Are you hurt?
Zila, thank goodness. I'm fine. Just a couple of sprains. You've got good timing. Those vagrants were asking me about the robots, but I don't know anything. Oh, don't you know? The intersection of the Great Mine has been seized by a band of robots. Neither the mining team nor the vagrants can get anywhere near.
Oh, great. Now there's a third player in this race.
New challengers enter. About time. Human-only conflicts are so boring.
March, now is not the time.
Does anyone know where the robots come from?
At first, we thought that a collective fault had occurred in the excavation machines. But then we found out that those machines didn't even belong to the mining team.
Okay.
They came out of nowhere and pushed the vagrants and us back. Then they blocked off the only tunnels into the intersection.
Of course.
There's no way anyone in the mining team is behind this. Operating a single unit is tiring enough, but a whole group? Impossible.
And there's only one possibility. Boss Svarog.
Farog? That name sounds familiar.
You remember the robots we defeated in the boxing gym?
Oh, Boss Farog's robots. What's his deal?
Let's just say he's not to be trifled with. Let's go and find some other people. Elaine, can you make it back to safety?
No problem. Zila and the rest of you, be careful.
Robots? Aligned against humans? I've never heard of such a thing. Machines should obey humans unconditionally.
That's not the only thing you won't have heard of down here, Princess.
Princess. Calm down, Zila. You are trying a little too hard to be noticed. Okay. Ugh. I'm too poor. To pull or not to pull? Good night, UFO. Have a good evening. I'll see you on Sunday. Or next time I see you, at least.
Why are you worried about this piece of junk? Do you really want to go down there and be a live target for the robots?
But if we evacuate, then haven't we lost out?
You idiots will just steal off the miners. Look, I saw with my own eyes. They managed to bag some geomarrow. This is a perfect opportunity.
Oh, good idea.
Shameless. Still after the miners, are you? Time to teach you a lesson.
Time to beat them up, laddies.
Customers are always welcome. All the best. Batter up. Time to twirl.
danger. That's all they're good for.
Huh? What's this? Did those guys leave it behind?
Oh,
Whoa!
what are you?
What the heck? Beep, beep, beep. Searching for potential user. Beep, beep, beep. Voice print detected. Looking up corresponding identity information. Oh my, it's an alien. Hey, it talks. And it knows that we aren't from this planet?
It doesn't seem to be technology from here. Look, it even has an Interastral Peace Corporation logo on it. Perhaps it's
Crazy.
an antiquity left behind by some past interstellar traveler.
Beep, beep, beep. Your mom's an antiquity. Beep, beep, beep.
Wow, your mom joke?
You aliens know about the Interastral Peace Corporation? That's great! Beep, beep, beep! Self-introduction. I am Richard, the Home Use Object Finder. Model information. Version 0.63. Professional model. Annual deluxe package. Nickname? Findy. A Home Use Object Finder? Who knew the IPC made these kinds of products?
The IPC makes everything.
Beep, beep, beep. My brainwave scanner module is damaged. Please send me to an Interastral Peace Appliances retail store near you for free repair within the warranty period of 232 years, 84 days.
What? Who needs a warranty period of 232 years and 84 days? Who lives that long?
Beep, beep, beep. Alien, please take me to an Interastral Peace Appliances retail store to conduct repairs. What? This fella's already broken. What should we do? Take it with us? Beep, beep, beep. Yes, yes, yes. When you need to find something you can't see, just call upon Findy. That's me.
Okay, Findy. Lift locked out of order. Of course it's locked. Why wouldn't it be locked? I'll just shoot you, bitch.
Let's be friends, shall we? Evils be gone. Maybe you can keep it down? Time to twirl!
What was down this way? Oh yeah, repair you. Okay. Fixed it.
Show your courage.
Okay, bring me to the prize. Collectible. Shoot 'em.
All the best.
Let's go.
You must be honored to meet me. Time to twirl!
What obstacle is in your way? Oh, me. Oops.
Show your courage. Hey, what's that commotion? It sounds like there's a big argument happening. Let's get closer and take a look.
No. I'm gonna get this chest. And then I'm gonna go see what else was down this long, dark hallway. I like collecting things, you see.
never teach you what a backbone was?
Savage.
We ain't stupid. Why would we risk our lives against the robots? And get off the high road. You can't just find a huge chunk of geomarrow and hog it all to yourselves.
This mine is our territory. The mining team is laboring here day in and day out. You guys don't even pretend like you're here to lend a hand. You're lazy. All you want is to profit off our sweat and tears. You don't even try hiding it. Disgraceful.
Where does disgrace come into it when we can't even fill our stomachs, huh? I know your game. You're just waiting for us to starve to death so there's more food for your mining team.
It's a waste of time trying to reason with you. While you've been kicking up this fuss, the whole vein's been seized by robots. Now we're all in the same boat.
Right. We can't rely on the vein anymore. But don't forget which side brought loaded guns to the party.
Whoa, easy. What are you trying to pull off? I'm warning you, wildfire are in the area.
Empty threat. Wildfire are stuck dealing with Sparog's minions. How are they gonna help you now? Unless you're planning on taking a bullet. Hand over the supplies and equipment.
They're getting ready to attack. Those miners are unarmed.
You shameless scoundrels!
I'm going to. We can't let these thugs get away with whatever they like.
Hell yeah, brother.
And who do we have here? Do you know whose territory this is?
Let's make it.
Not fucking yours.
This isn't your territory. I'm in a hurry. I'll take you all in one go.
Oh, Zila, thank goodness you came. We were nearly,
Nothing but a few knuckleheads. I'm just glad you're okay. Antonia, have you seen Chief Oleg?
Oleg? He took a group into the intersection. Said it was to clear off the invading robots.
Yeah, good old Svarog. Oof.
Been gone for a while.
Complicated robot.
Wildfire was around, those thugs wouldn't have dared.
Seems like the core of this problem is Svarog's robot.
Good old Svarog.
The boss. He appeared suddenly after the guards were redeployed and became a major player in the underworld. Svarog claims to be a guardian of humanity, while the ownerless robots obey his commands. They've occupied the Furnace Core hub, and they're not letting anyone get close. Nobody knows why Svarog did any of this. He usually doesn't leave the Furnace Core and interfere unless some kind of disorder breaks out in the underworld.
Well, there's disorder here.
Guardian of humanity? That can command robots? I've never heard of anything like.
Well, you've been up in your pretty little tower. I'm sorry, Bronya, but, you know, your mom's been kind of brainwashed by a big space bomb. So, you're kind of at a disadvantage here.
Looks like your mighty architects weren't as all-knowing as you thought.
Can you two say anything without quarreling? This isn't the time. Sounds like there's danger waiting for us in the intersection. Can we still get through?
Yeah, we still need to talk with the chief. It's only a bunch of scrap metal. What are we afraid of?
Oh, is Zila starting to appreciate our strength?
I'll be honest. You guys are hardworking. If everyone from Wildfire were as impressive as you on the battlefield, we wouldn't be so hard-pressed by Svarog.
Oh, a compliment
And
by
Tony,
Miss Lady
can
Purple.
you take the mining team back through the entrance to meet up with Natasha?
Sure thing. But be careful. There are a lot of robots up ahead.
Good to know. Good to know. Robots. Wait, did I hear a chest? Wait, what do you have? Nothing I need. Oh, I got an achievement. That's why. Choose hot-blooded dialogue option 5 times. Oops.
Is this the right way? It looks like there's a roadblock up ahead.
Well,
Completely blocked by the mine cart. What do we do? Can we blow it up?
Easy. It belongs to the mining team. We can't just destroy it. We should try and fix it.
Easier said than done. Do you know how?
Yeah, of course. Every underworlder worth their salt knows how to fix a minecart. Let me see. Even the pin connecting the body to the chassis is broken. Not to mention the rear wheel set bearing. This looks like the work of Svarog's minions. We need to find spare parts we can use nearby. We're wasting time.
wait, we have Findy.
Friends, do you need to find something? Findy can help. How come you just jumped out on your own, little fella? Isn't your module thingy broken? Beep, beep, beep. My brainwave scanner module is indeed broken. However, manual input for search is still operable. Come on, input the name of the object you were looking for. Findy can help. Oh, well, aren't you confident? Let me give it a try then.
Wow, how convenient.
Where's the input interface? Ah, found it. Minecart pin, minecart wheel set, confirm. Just like that? Beep, beep, beep. Request is being processed. Beep, beep, beep. Match successful. Initiating search for lost item, minecart pin. Beep, beep, beep. Item found.
Beep,
Please
beep,
submit
beep.
Search according to the Home Use Object Finder Safety Manual.
Oh. Bye.
Beep, beep, beep. Interastral Peace Appliances, your most trustworthy companion. Beep, beep, beep. Based on your search history, I recommend a humanoid tactical microwave. Press skip to cancel personalized ads. Beep, beep, beep. Findy will create a calendar reminder for when you want to. Visit an Interastral Peace Appliances store. Beep, beep, beep. Potential target object detected. The current search has concluded.
Let me see. Yeah, we can make do with this part. This little machine isn't half bad.
Beep, beep, beep. What's that? Is that a hint of respect for Findy?
No, not at all.
Convenient. So, next time Don Hum gets lost, we can just use Findy to find him.
Maybe.
Beep, beep, beep. Biological life form search is currently not supported. If you have any questions, please call Interastral Peace Appliances.
We could just search for his shirt, though.
Well, it was a good idea. Let's look for the next part.
Are you implying that Don Hung is the one who gets lost the most? That's fucking hysterical.
Initiating search for lost item. Minecart wheel set. Beep, beep, beep. Item found. Please commence search according to the Home Use Object Finder Safety Manual.
Okay, let me get out of the corner. 'Cause I think I remember it being
Beep, beep,
way over this way.
appliances. Your most trustworthy companion. Beep, beep, beep. Findy will create a calendar reminder for when you want to visit an Interastral Peace Appliances store. Beep, beep, beep.
Special target object detected. The current search has concluded. Entering sleep mode.
Entering sleep mode.
That's everything. You were a big help, Findy.
Beep, beep, beep. It was nothing. Enter Astral Peace Appliances, your most trustworthy companion. Beep, beep, beep. Current search complete. Entering sleep mode. Please recharge the home use object finder.
We're pretty lucky, huh? Without Findy, it probably would have taken half the day to find these parts.
Well, not that long. But that little machine definitely made it a lot easier. Alright, let's go back and fix the minecart.
Are you gonna do it yourself?
Why wouldn't I? You gotta be self-reliant down here. Watch, you might learn something.
Watch, you might learn something. Buff mechanic Zila confirmed.
All right, mission accomplished.
Quick work. You know, I didn't think you guys had worked a day in your lives. You know how to get your hands dirty.
The cart is about to depart.
Oh wait, duh, I just need to push it. Adoy.
We'll have seized the road ahead by now.
Whoa! Stop! There's a big evil hunk of metal right there.
That model. It's one of Svarog's lapdogs, all right. Don't be afraid. I've dealt with those robots before. Let's go.
Okay, so the main story of Honkai Star Rail is that you start off as a character who was dropped into a space station with no memories in the middle of it being attacked. And it just so happened that there was a space train that was also visiting the space station at the same time. So you team up with the people who were on the space train to help attack, like to help ward off the people who are ward off the enemies that are attacking on the space station. And because you have no memories and you have no idea who you are, they ask you, hey, since you don't know who you are, would you like to join our team and travel on our space train for the time being to figure out, to get an idea of who, maybe get some clues about who you are as a person and all that stuff. And while you're traveling on this space train with them, you end up having adventures on a whole bunch of planets where you go to a whole bunch of different planets that are being basically inflicted by these things called Stellarons, which are basically equivalent of planetary disasters. So basically there are these huge, they're basically created by one of the game's equivalents of the gods of destruction, and so a whole bunch of planets have them on there, and they cause world-ending disasters. So basically you go to a whole bunch of different planets that have these world-ending disaster things going on in them, and you find what is a Stellaron, which is a world-ending, planet-destroying mass of chaos on it. And you're basically saving planets as you're trying to, discover, who you are as a person while having no previous memories. And you also find out that the life force that is keeping you alive is one of the Stellarons. So it is also but for some reason the Stellaron that is inside of you is stable. So it's really interesting. It's a really good game. Would recommend it.
All the best.
Let's make it quick. Batter up.
Time to twirl. We shall take back what we lost.
But yeah, so there's like a whole bunch of like questions you're trying to answer about yourself, like why is there a Stellaron inside of you? Like why is the Stellaron keeping you alive instead of killing you like it is for everyone else? Why is the Stellaron like stable inside of you, but it's killing other people, you know?
Doubt the underground will ever see it fully excavated.
Where am I supposed to be going? Where the hell am I? Did I go the wrong way? Round and around and around and around and around.
Full supplies.
Okay, so there's a box there. Box in the way. Yeah, it's great. And you're in space. And space is cool.
Evil's begun.
Let's go.
You must be honored to meet me. Maybe you can keep it down? Time to twirl! We shall take back what we lost.
Obviously, there's like more details than like the story bits as well, but like that's the main core gist of it. And each planet has its own like intricate issues.
So this is what everyone is fighting over. Mr. Sparrow, it's such a massive vein. I've never seen so much geomarrow before.
Calculating. Based on the average rate of excavation, this vein is enough to supply Belobog with 231 days of energy, with a margin of error of 7 days.
That's a lot of energy.
I sense that your reason for summoning me is not the ore in question. State your true intention, Clara.
Right. I wanted Mr. Sparrow to see that many miners and vagrants have gotten hurt because of the vein. Can you help them?
I have already prevented the dispute and taken temporary control of the excavation zone. Evaluation result. In the event of no further variables, there will be no large-scale armed conflict within the next 30 days.
I know why you did it, Mr. Sparrow. It's just, I don't think it'll be enough. The mining team and Wildfire, they don't understand your actions. If only we could do more for them.
My mission is the protection of the underworld. The trust of the minority sample is redundant to my calculations.
What a robotic thing to say.
Human behavior will always deviate from rational calculation, Clara. As evidenced by their presence here.
Sparrow! We haven't settled our final score.
Seela, subordinate to Wildfire. Your resistance is futile. The result of my calculation is unequivocal. Remaining in the underworld is the optimal strategy for survival.
This again. Calculation results, survival strategies. I haven't got time for your thesis. Withdraw your forces, or I'll lose my temper.
Observe, Clara. Even under abject conditions, humans are unable to avoid division and conflict.
She's so cute. Okay, for anyone wondering, this is Clara, that's Svarog. Basically, this is his daughter. And I love them.
But Mr. Sparrow,
Human failure to accept the calculation result is a significant suppression of Wildfire and their allies is the optimal course of action.
What about the girl in red? That robot is gonna take her away.
We must leave Clara. External variables have triggered a calculation reset. The furnace core hub requires protection.
Please, Mills, don't hit them too hard.
I was getting bored of those minions. Time for a real fight. Come at me!
Okay, Sela. A little rude to just be like, come at me, and be just egg them on like that.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours.
You're just egging them on. It's a little rude to egg on the enemy.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirit. Good omens. Fight as one.
Let's go. Batter up!
Maybe you can keep it down. Time to twirl. Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours. Time to twirl. The time is now. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them! What are you looking at? Huh?
Wow, it literally only worked on Bronya. Rip.
Chill out.
This is our chance.
Bye.
Phew. Not bad. How many of these big guys is Svarog hiding?
Hundreds.
A lot, which is why Wildfire has never been able to take him down. Svarog's forces are too strong. They don't have enough firepower. Like I told you, that guy barely leaves his nest. It's rare to see him away from the furnace core. Even when he does appear, he doesn't stick around for long. He leaves everything to his subordinates. It might also have been because Clara was here. The little girl in red. She's best pals with Svarog. Always following behind him.
She's not just best pals. That is literally his daughter. That is literally his kid. You'll find out later he literally has like a whole separate part of his memory bank dedicated to every single memory he has ever made with her. It is literally the cutest thing I've ever heard. Because he believes that like she is the most important thing in his life. It is literally so cute. I literally want to die.
I guess I'm just used to seeing them together now, even if I don't understand it. Let's look for the chief.
No need to look far. Nice work, Zila. We were attacked on both sides by robots. Who knows where they came from? We thought we were in it for the long haul.
Chief, is everyone okay? Is anyone injured?
We're fine. We're used to it at this point. We sent those pesky robots and ragtag troops packing. Mine should be quiet for a while. And, who are your friends here?
Them. They're outsiders that Sample brought down from who knows where. They need a favor from Wildfire, so I brought them with me. It'll be faster if they explain.
It's been a while since I heard that anyone was pleased to meet anyone. I won't forget you in a hurry. Wildfire welcomes you. So, you went to all this trouble to find Wildfire. What help is it you need?
So much help. We need the Stellaron. Because we would like to help you. Yeah, and then they tried to imprison us.
Wildfire can barely take care of the underworld. And now outsiders are looking for assistance from us. This Stellaron you speak of. Never heard of it. But if it's a secret that even we locals don't know about, then one name does come to mind. The current Supreme Guardian is a liar who uses sweet words to deceive the underworld. She's never cared about our survival.
Yeah, Bronya.
Stop right there. I won't allow you to insult the Madam Guardian.
Okay, Bronya, shut up. I'm sorry.
My words may be painful to you, but every one of them is true. Go out into the towns, hear for yourself. See how the people here suffer.
Like, I'm so sorry, Bronya. I love you. And I'm sorry that we're talking badly about your mom. But your mom has become so twisted up by the Stellaron's direct influence for so long that she is specifically choosing to allow hundreds of thousands of people to just suffer. I'm sorry, but like, that's not good. That's not Gucci. That's not Sigma Alpha behavior.
I haven't gotten close to voicing the extent of the underworld's grievances, young lady. But I will respect your request. We'll leave it at that for now. Let's get back to the main topic. The name that came to my mind was Svarog.
Oh.
Isn't Svarog Wildfire's sworn enemy?
They're not enemies exactly.
Robot in the underworld have knowledge of important secrets.
And he's not a mere robot.
Sworn enemy. Not how I see it. The young master here is closer. Svarog is a cold, unfeeling machine. He recognizes only the dead reasoning of his calculations. Svarog is not against Wildfire. Or perhaps I should say, Wildfire isn't even of concern to him. That ancient robot witnessed the war. If you're looking to pick up a thread, he may well be your best source.
Yeah, I remember hearing this world was invaded by the Legion hundreds of years ago.
Robots don't forget. If Svarog hasn't heard of your Stellaron, then I'm afraid perhaps no one has.
In which case, we need to think of a way to convince Svarog to communicate with us.
Or get him to hand over his memory bank. We could go through it ourselves.
What should we do?
We've tried repeatedly to negotiate with Svarog, but he rejects every effort. He believes that Wildfire is a threat. Still, if it were you guys, it's difficult to say. We have time. Let's get into the details tomorrow. It's late. You must have been through a lot. Go back to the town and rest.
Ew. Hi.
Again? I'm starting to get nervous of arranged rest on this planet.
Never sleep on this planet ever.
Silvermane girl. Do you have time? I'd like to talk with you in private.
Okay. And that... Oh, hey. Oh, hey, wait. Oh, hey, wait. It's me. Okay. That, I think, is where we will call it for today. Thank you so much for letting me play one of my favorite games ever on stream. I'll probably play a lot more of it by myself in private. I just have to go change litter boxes and do some general housekeeping around my house. So I'm gonna let you guys go. So thank you guys so much to everyone who was here during stream. I also wanted to say thank you to everyone who watches the VODs afterwards. You guys all mean a lot to me. Also, thank you to everyone who has checked out the sponsorship or who has thought to check out the sponsorship. And also thank you to everyone who just watches me during the Honkai Star Rail streams. because that support all means a lot to me. The fact that I got sponsored by Honkai Star Rail was really cool. Just because like I keep saying, this is one of my favorite games of all time, and the fact that I got sponsored at all for this was really cool. And this was just a really cool opportunity, and I'm really glad that I had this opportunity at all. So just thank you for like humoring me, because I know it's not like the favorite thing that you guys have been watching me play. My plan so far is that Sunday I will play either Pokemon or more Sonic. I haven't decided which game I'm going to play. I just know it'll be one of those two. And then I'm planning to play more Faith, to either finish it up or to at least finish chapter 2. I know I'll finish chapter 2. I just don't know how long chapter 3 is going to be. But the plan is to hopefully finish it all and get that game finished on Tuesday. So we'll have that done, and then we'll probably play more Honkai Star Rail on Thursday. I'm gonna be honest. Either that or we'll play Sonic. We'll decide then. All of that good stuff. To anyone who's new here, I stream usually on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays around 7 p.m. Central Time. This week and last week, honestly, we're just a little crazy because of holidays. Sometimes I'll stream a little more than that. It really just depends on my personal schedule. But normally I do stream 3 days a week. And all of that good stuff. And all of that exciting stuff. Let's see who's here for me that I'm able to raid. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. And all of that wonderful stuff. And I hope the beginning of your 2025 has been wonderful and amazing. I started mine off by watching the Sonic 3 movie, which I have to say was one of the best ways to start my 2025. So I've been having just a great time. I still have the makeup on my face on from watching Sonic 3 yesterday because I was out of makeup wipes. And by the time I realized I was out of makeup wipes, it was like 11:35. So everywhere was closed. So and then I fell asleep in it, and then I didn't get out of bed until like noon today. So it's just been like, it's still on my face right now. So I'm just like, I look like that Vine of like the kid in the back seat with like the really horribly smeared like purple eyeshadow on her lids and like the thick purple like lip gloss on her lips. Like if you've seen that Vine, that is literally what I look like right now. So we're just vibing today. And all of that good stuff. Let's go. Let's see, who's even awake today? Ooh, let's go raid Roy. Roy's up and he's baking Final Fantasy food today. We're raiding Roy. And the raid chat message today is going to be sheep raid. Oh my gosh, can you please close everything? There, that should be the raid message if people want to use the raid message. And like I said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for letting me play Honkai Star Rail and be a nerd and talk about the wonderful themes of friendship and family and hope of Sonic 3, because that's pretty much all I was talking about today instead of playing Honkai Star Rail. And all of that good stuff. We're gonna go say hi to Roy Kiyato as he makes food from Final Fantasy. And I hope you guys have a wonderful sleep. I have to go change litter boxes, which is going to be really fun. Okay, goodbye!